This, my friends, is the National Portrait Gallery. The National Portrait Gallery has portraits of people in it that are famous in this country, hence national. The National Portrait Gallery is in Washington, D.C. on 8th and G Street, Northwest. Okay, I want to also point out that the National Portrait Gallery is a very cool place. What I mean by that is air-conditioned. And this is a very interesting, this is the courtyard. Obviously, when it was first built, this was an open courtyard, but since then they put a skylight on it and air-conditioned it. It's really nice. This apparently is a racetrack wet slick for, or in the winter I suppose it could be a hockey rink when they freeze it. Okay, this is what I came to see. It's called Ballyhoo, posters as portraiture from Hollywood posters. Some really nice portraits of people who are not American, but the first Spanish plenipotentiary. I'm not even sure how to say that word. Here it is. Plenipotentiary. Oh, that is how you say it. So the curator is over here, and she's explaining that ballyhoo is a circus term, meaning the hubbub and noise.
Real money, rather than 2 years of college tuition. And the murderer. That is probably sensational.
It says cinema verite, and I suppose that's what I'm doing. Black Glamour is about a fur collection, it looks like. Grace Jones. I wonder whatever happened to Grace Jones. If you will look up, you will notice there are a lot of lights in the portrait gallery. This is there, these lights are there so that the lighting designers can choose the lighting pattern they think is best for the portraits or posters hung here. There are copies of the catalog, which is the portrait posters available in book form, and the curator will sign them for you. So it was very good, but I feel they left out Alphonse Mucha as a poster artist who later turned his considerable talent to telling the political story of the Slavic people. But you know, maybe if I were a curator, there'd be some jerk with a camcorder saying what I left out of my show too. You never know. For a minute I thought it was Kim Kardashian and that I thought the world had gone to a hell in a handbasket, but it turns out it's not. But it's a nice painting of the woman in a red dress. For a minute I thought it was Kim Kardashian and that the world had gone to a hell in a handbasket, but it turns out it's not her. And it is a nice painting of a woman in a beautiful red dress.